Hello everyone, welcome to DNG PLC Center. So today we are going to discuss about exercise number 3. The 3 number exercise will be going on our Silo simulator based. The Silo simulator based exercise is totally based. One is that on our conveyor. As you can see, this is our conveyor which is hang out with the motor, which is connected to our motor, and we have in this exercise proximity sensor, solenoid valve, and level sensor, and we have a tank which have to stored of a liquid. Okay, it can be sometimes of we can mixing any kind of liquids. So the tank will be used for the storing of our liquid material. Okay, so as you can see, this is the programming panel and this is the hardwaring panel, and our program are running, so it will run automatically. So let's see, one by one we will discuss this hardware part and programming part. So as you can see, this is the hardware panel. In this hardware panel we have 3 LED. One is that running LED, one is that fill LED, and at last one full LED. This is the output LEDs, and these are switches, push buttons. One push buttons are used for start the process, and the second push button will be used for the stop whole process. So the start push button, here we will use the NO push button. Normally open push button will be used for the starting process, and normally closed push button will be used for the stop whole process. And these are our outputs and these are our inputs. And the solenoid valve and level sensor and proximity sensor and motors. So here motor and solenoid valves will be used in our outputs, because it's have the output mechanism. Motor, when we are given the power supply of a motor, so motor will be turned on. Okay, and our solenoid valve, when we are energized, when we are given the power supply of our solenoid valve, then it will energized, then it will actuate. Okay, so after actuating, it will turn on and open and close the valves. Okay, so this one solenoid valve and motor will be also include in our outputs devices. And our level sensor indicate, measure, level sensor measure the liquid which have to fill in this box. Okay, so how many quantity will we fill in the box? So our level sensor will be working on that performance. And our proximity sensor will be used when our box will be fully filled through the liquid, then it will actuate, then it will energize and de-energize. Okay, so this is our hardware panel. Okay, this is the conveyor which is which is connected to our motor. When our motor are rotated, so our conveyor will be also rotate. And now we are going to move on our programming panel. So in this programming panel we have 4 rungs. Okay, our whole program will be created in 5 rungs: 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 6th rung indicates the end of the program. And in the first rung will be control of our run light. Okay, run light, this one in the hardware part. This light will be turned on when uh, motors, our conveyor will be running, will be going on. Okay, so it will turn on our run LED. Run LED. So here we have to use the start push button, start instruction, addressing this address and this address will be same. Okay, when you are going to mouse cursor in the stop, then you click, so the mouse cursor will be copied of the address and you can drag here, so it will automatically fill the addressing. Okay, so I will show the practical like that. NC push button. So when you are click that and click the stop, and then you can fill, so it will automatically fill. As you can see, I have to remove address from this instruction. So after, so I want to fill that. So when you are uh, going to move the cursor on the stop, so it will show this address, and after going to the stop push button, so click that, click the left mouse button and drag to the stop instruction, and you can leave here, and you can put here the address, so it will automatically fill. Okay, you can put the address as manually from your keyboard. Okay, simple, double click that and you can fill like that, I double dot 1 by 1. Okay, so it will automatically fill. Okay, so this is our programming panel. So this is our stop instruction, this is our start instruction, this address and this address will be same, because we have to use the hold this running light. Okay, this is the holding, this is the holding path of run light. And run light, when we are when our run light will be on, so our motor will be on. Okay, when our motor will be on, so our conveyor will be running. So if our conveyor will be running, so our run LED also will be turned on, must be turned on. Okay, so this concept is totally related to our motor running process. So after going to the third rung is totally controlled our solenoid valve. Okay, so solenoid valve and fill light. Fill light is here we have to connect it series. Okay, series connection of our fill light and solenoid valve. So this is our solenoid valve and this one is fill light. Fill light is that. This one is the fill LED. It will be if our fill light will be turned on, so our solenoid will be turned on. Okay, so this why we have to connect this one, because if this is the condition of our solenoid valve. Okay, we want to solenoid valve actuate when our fill light will be on. Okay, so this is the controlling process. And as you can see, the open wall to be filled box till full level mark is reached. This instruction will be used for running light, and this is the level sensor address, this is the proximity sensor address, and this is the full light address. And this one is the level sensor. When our level sensor will be actuated, will be activate, so our full light will be latched. Okay, this is the latch coil and this is the unlatch coil. Okay, the level sensor will be latch of this full light. Okay, and the proximity sensor will be unlatched of our full light, full LED. Okay, so you can also use the simple coil just like that. This coil here you can also use. Okay, and this is the unlatching of the same address, as you can see. So this is our whole program will be controlling of the silo simulator exercise. Okay, so I hope you will be understand about all these things. So if you have any query, so you can freely ask to me. I will definitely solve your questions. So thank you for watching this lecture. We will meet in the next exercise with the new topic. Thank you.